All right. Now the question number 3, and we're still with Sean Daly. We can't get enough of this guy, man. Anyways, where are we at? Is it a good idea to post reviews to counteract the bad reviews being posted by your competitors? And how do you explain that to the clients? Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to say one thing. It's never a good idea to get into how do you call that in English? Tug and pull?
Tug of war.
A tug war, that's it. A tug war with anyone. You know, like if they want to pull one way, let them pull that way. Be humble about it, and don't fight back. And that's so important to uh, educate. I don't want to say teach because, but educate the clients that you have as to how to handle negative reviews. It's not that bad. I mean, everybody heard that saying that bad advertisement is still good advertisement because you get your name out there. So what is going to be great is how you respond. And there's some websites where you can actually post a reply. And one of them, as far as I've checked last Google, you could acknowledge and reply, and the same on Kudzu, you can acknowledge and reply. So that's very, very good. And how you're going to do it is what's going to make it is going to make you or break you. And Sean had a good input on it, so I'm going to let
Yeah.
you talk.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, so yes, I think the first thing is it's critical to, you said, educate the business owner to not post hostile reactions, to not get defensive, because a lot of business owners take their business very personally, and they take it as a personal attack, and they respond that way. So it's critical they don't do that, and it's critical that they do respond. And if they have somebody like you doing it for them, like reputation management and response on Yelp or Google or whatever, it's good because there's a buffer, and you can sort of translate for them, and it takes away the emotional component of it. But regardless of who actually does the response, you know, as negative as somebody is, it makes them look stupid when you come back and you're very intelligent and poised, and you make you show that you're concerned about their problems, and you show total concern. Because the more angry and hostile that they are, the more stupid they look. Essentially, when you're being just the opposite, you're turning the other cheek. You're being very concerned. Wow, we're legitimately concerned. We haven't heard this before. Can you tell us more information about whatever the thing is? And that, because you're recording a permanent record about your business that is right there in a very, very public place. So it's what you do stands the test of time. And the business owners need to be, as you said again, educated about these things, because they might think this is impermanent. I can just do this, and I'm hot-headed and pissed off, and I'm going to write this bad or this negative attack on this customer. Well, it's a customer. Other customers are going to see you doing that, and guess what? It's going to stay there. So this is such a critical point.
Yes, and what is the angle you want to use in the word, the verbiage you're going to use? You got to use emotional verbiage with sincere concern. Whereas, like, I'm really sorry, we've been in business for so many years, we try really hard to do our very best to meet all the expectations of all our customers, and when that don't happen, that really hurt us, because we wouldn't be in business if we didn't want to, because you guys are the one provided for our own family. So we're really sorry. We would love to make it right for you. Please contact us back. Please, let's see what we can do for you. Is there any way we can solve the situation? Please contact us back so we can see what it is. Maybe you fell through the crack of our support and we haven't seen this problem. We would love to tend to it, take care of you, blah 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 blah. Use all these words. Like, imagine that you're a mother and that customer is actually a kid that busted his butt, down the stairs or something, and he's got a big boo boo. You gotta go and sweet loving, no matter how loud the kid is screaming, you don't scream back to the kid. Same attitude. You gotta be loving, patient, calm, and all this, so that everybody else, when they read those reviews, they can say, okay, no, that customer is not being reasonable, because obviously this businessman is actually super nice. What's wrong with this guy? So that you use a little bit like Aikido, no matter how strong the other one is, you use that strength to deflect it, and you deflect with a smile always. So always use these words, and I always say, put yourself in the skin of a mother who sees the child being hurt. So it's kind of weird to do that, but if you look at it this way, you're going to answer completely different. And that's why it's so important that when you do reputation management, you teach, you explain to your clients how to handle these situations. And if you use the same verbiage I just did and Sean did in this video, you will gain clients. And clients that will say, wow, these guys know what they're doing. Please do that for me, because I don't think I can be like all that sweet and nice to that idiot that just like busted me or whatever. So anyway, so that's the end for this video. Let's hit the next one.
Perfect.